Hello, and welcome to another edition of Capper Compares Picks. If you are new to this channel, this is where I take the picks from my favorite sports handicappers and display them on a board to you, comparing their picks against each other, so you can get a little bit of an edge in sports gambling, and you can make your own determination and your own picks off of the information I provide. Okay, that being said, in this episode, I am going to give the picks for the main card of UFC Fight Night 174, Darren Till Robert Whittaker. Okay? Yeah, these are all happening on Saturday, July 25th. Okay, so let's get right into it. I'm going to start out the girl fight. This is where I'm going to write the cappers that I use. Pretty much I use every week. I use pretty much primarily the same cappers because they're the ones I like. I can't watch everybody. This show I actually have an extra one because Matt and Craig Fight Night picks were dicking around or something. They didn't get their picks out until late last night, and I had the show set up I was going to do it yesterday, so I had them replaced with a guy named Chris Cross. He's got a channel called Community MMA. So now, instead of my usual 5 handicappers, I do have 6 of them on this show, so that's just more info and good news for you. Okay, so here, I'm going to turn this way. I'm right-handed. So I write like that, okay? So, the girl fight, we have... Oh, man. Okay. We have Carla Esparza. She has a professional fighting record of 17 wins and 6 losses. And she is the underdog at plus 150, all right? She's taking on Marina Rodriguez. Marina Rodriguez has not lost yet as a professional fighter. She comes into this with a record of 12 wins, 0 losses, and 2 draws. She's the favorite in this fight at minus 185. Because it's only a Wednesday, the odds for over-under for the total of rounds and stuff aren't out. But anytime a capper mentioned method of victory or when they're gonna, like, if it's within distance or whatever, I will note it. But you're just gonna have to make your own determination on rounds, like closer to, fight night, because as of Wednesday, the odds aren't out for it. So, whatever. Okay, that being said, let's get right into this. This is a women's strawweight fight. Okay, taking the Cookie Monster, Carla Esparza, we have MMA Guru. He is the British one. He always wears a cap. I think it's because he might be maybe bald or he has a little ginger afro. I'm not sure, but whatever. This suits him. He looks good. You look good in it. He's taking Esparza. Both Matt and Craig, I managed to watch their stuff today from Fight Night Picks. That's who that's. FNP stands for Fight Night Picks. That's Matt and Craig. And they're the Canadian gentlemen, young men, and they're taking Carla Esparza. And then over here, taking Marina Rodriguez, we have MMA Prediction Guru. Okay, Prediction Guru is the US Guru, and from now on I'm just going to write Pred Guru when it comes to Prediction Guru, okay? He's taken Marina Rodriguez. Also taking them is the MMA Fortune Teller. Fortune Teller, he's a Floridian. He manages to get interviews with fighters on his channel. Good on you, Fortune Teller. From here on out, I'm just going to refer to him as Teller. I don't know if he handicaps it, but he's also a big baseball fan. He likes the Marlins. I happen to be a Mets fan. I have been since 84, 85 when Dwight Gooden was on, when the Cy Young rookie pitcher beat the Red Sox in the World Series. But anyway, I don't want to go off topic. This is about UFC Fight Night 174. So from now on, when I write for MMA fortune teller, I'm just going to write Teller. MMA fortune teller. Who else? Then we have a UFC gambling addicts. His name is Leighton. He is he's also British. I heard in one of his videos he's like a 45-minute drive from London. So UFC gambling addicts, I'm gonna hyphen to UGA, okay? From now on, his name, like I said, he's Leighton, he's British. He thinks it's gonna be Rodriguez by decision, okay? And finally, this was my fill-in for Fight Night picks. If I did the show last night, which I planned on it, but life gets in the way of things. We have Community MMA. See, look at all that writing. Community MMA. The dude's name is Chris Cross. Chris Cross. He's got this outro. Is it intro and outro? No, I think it's just outro song. And it's some rap song. I've never heard it, but it's good. It gets stuck in your head, but it's I have to watch it on low volume when my kids are in the room because it's like I don't really give a fuck. And so I gotta keep it low, and I can't. And it's at the end of every one of his fight breakdowns and picks. But he's all right. He's an American. But from now on, I'm just gonna write either Chris Cross or Com. I was write Community or Com MMA or something on the rest of this show. So there you have the picks, the handicappers. A little brief on the handicappers and who they chose. Okay. In this fight, I'm gonna have to go with the veteran, the Cookie Monster, because I do love plus numbers, and she's the underdog at plus 150. And her past fights, I watched that fight in the Ferguson versus Gaethje. She fought who was it? She fought Karate Hottie, Michelle Waterson, and she came out on top. It wasn't an exciting fight. It was a whole bunch of not much doing on either part, but she did end up winning on I think it was a unanimous decision, and I went against her. Lesson learned. So this time I'm gonna go with her, and I am taking Carla the Cookie Monster Esparza to put the first blemish onto Marina Rodriguez's record. What the Friday night picks, what I got from what they said was those two draws that Rodriguez had. You know why they were draws? Because she won 2 out of the 3 rounds. However, the rounds she lost greatly, like almost losing the whole fight within those rounds. That's why I didn't watch those fights personally, but that's what they said. And I guess of those 2 draws, one of them could have easily went the other way, the decision. So as far as she's just a veteran, she's got a lot more experience under her belt, and coming off that win against Michelle Waterson, it's the girl fight, I'm taking Esparza and taking it by decision again, just like what happened with Karate Hottie. Okay. Okay, moving on. Next, we're gonna take a look at, the old timers. Fabricio Verdum versus Alexander Gustafsson. Fabricio Verdum, both these guys are, okay, Verdum is 42 years old and Gustafsson is 33, but he did retire once already, came out of it. Well, Abu Dhabi, another paycheck, why wouldn't you? I would too, you know. But let's just get into what the handicappers picked for this fight. Okay, this is a heavyweight fight. Fabricio Verdum, yeah, because the W sounds like a V. He's comes in with a record of 23 wins, 9 draws, 1 loss. He is the big underdog at plus 265. He's taking on, excuse me, a little bit of indigestion. He's taking on Alexander Gustafsson, who comes in with a record of 18 wins and 6 losses. And he's the big favorite at minus 350. Okay, let's look at what these cappers have to say. Now, the only capper of my list taking Fabricio Verdum is Community MMA Chris Cross. Okay. Everybody, this was gonna, if I didn't have Chris Cross on this video, this would have been a full capper consensus, because everybody else is taking Alexander Gustafsson, and rightfully so. He's at a plus 350. But you know what that means to me, because I would never pay that type of juice on an individual bet. That all that's saying to me is, if you want to take Gustafsson, you gotta better pick the round, and you better pick how he wins. Is it going to be decision? Is it going to be submittal? Or is it going to be TKO? And when is he going to do it? That's the only way you can make money on juice like that. I mean, yeah, you could throw in a parlay, which is all fine and good, but an individual bet there's no value in it. You understand what I'm saying? You would have to put up $350 to win 100. It's not worth it. Anyway, taking Gustafsson is everybody else. But let's see, MMA Guru, he's taken him by TKO. See? Guru says TKO. He didn't name the round. Prediction Guru is also taking him. Did not say how. Teller, fortune teller. Teller's taking him to win. UGA late in from UFC Gambling Addicts. He's saying a TKO round 1. That's my boy. That's the guy. See, that's how you're supposed to do it. You're supposed to say how, and you're supposed to say when. Okay? So, and both Matt and Craig did say Gustafsson. They did not say how. So, pretty much the poll capper majority is taking Gustafsson. It would have been, like I said, it would have been a full capper consensus, but Community MMA seems he likes Verdum. I don't know. I watched the show. By the way, all these handicappers, I will put their links to their picks and their channels in my description. Please check them all out. Give them a little promo there. In this case, I have to go with the capper majority and take Gustafsson. It's just because in the pictures, you know, Verdum looks flabby. He's also like 9 years older. Gustafsson looks like he's in better shape. And he's younger by 10 years. And it's just, you know, by that alone and the odds. I mean, you know, if you're looking for a nice payout, though, take Verdum. But I'm taking Gustafsson, and I'm going to take it TKO. I'm gonna say round 2 though. I think Verdum will manage to hang in there for the first round. Okay, TKO round 2. Moving on. Next we have Mauricio Shogun Rua. He is 38 years old. He is he's the favorite, big favorite at -190. He has a record of 26 wins, 11 losses, and 1 draw in his legendary career. He's taking on Lil Nog. Lil Nog, Antonio Rogerio Nogueira, is 44 years old. I'm still 2 years his senior, meaning I'm 46, but still 44. He comes in with also another legendary record of 23 wins and 9 losses as a professional fighter. He's the big underdog, or heavy underdog, at +155. All right. These guys, this is the 3rd time. This is part 3. They've already fought prior twice, and Shogun Rua won both the previous matches. I have to throw that in there before I even mention any of the picks. So, taking Shogun Rua, we've got MMA Guru. He's saying it's going to be a TKO round 2. All right. Then we have Prediction Guru. And you handicappers, that I would urge you to start calling the round and way of victory if you feel comfortable. If you don't, I understand. I don't do it. Well, I do every fight. I name the round, and well, not always. If I'm like still in the mucky muck, like I'm not standing clearly on one side or the other, I won't call the round or anything. But if you do have the round, by all means, and method of victory, put it up here. Is it going to go the distance or not? I don't know. Pred Guru is taking Shogun Rua, but he didn't really specify how or how long or what, anything like that. I imagine he may have, I don't know, but it's a lot of research I do, a lot of people I listen to, and I can't, sometimes I'm driving, so I don't have time to write down the notes. I have to just keep them up here mentally. Then when I'm not driving, I jot them down. But I imagine he's gonna think it's TKO, but I'm not writing that because I don't know. Same with like Fortune Teller. I don't know his method. But he also said Rua. UGA, and he almost always every fight, but he didn't say how the method. Here we go. Community MMA, Chris Cross, the new guy. Community, he said it's going to be by decision. He's taking Rua by decision. And finally, Fight Night Picks are also taking Rua, but I do believe they said it could actually go either way, but if they have to pick a side, they're taking the side of Rua. So this is a bonk, full capper consensus. Hey, full capper consensus. You want to do it on the camera? Come here. They can't see you. They can only see your head. Now, full capper consensus. All right, Ham, get out of here.
I ate all the strawberries.
You did?
Yeah.
Well, all right, good for you. Get out of here. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go with full capper consensus. I'm taking, I guess from what MMA Guru said, he got fresh off watching a video of Lil Nog on the farm. I guess he owns this organic farm or something. I think it was, yeah, I was pretty sure it was MMA Guru, and he said he looked really stiff and old, and he looked like he looked like he was 44 years old. I mean, I'm 46, but no, my fighting days are way over. But anyway, I can still hold my own though. Don't test me. Anyway, sorry, little Nog, you're not gonna come out. It's gonna be a repeat of what happened the first 2 times they fought. And plus, it's with old timers like this. I think it's not gonna go the distance. So I'm taking Rua within distance. Where can I write that? I'll just write it here. I don't know. Yeah. Probably punches. Stoppage by punches. Because if it goes to the ground, Nogueira, he's a, you know, I don't know, some degree Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt. He's definitely got mad ground game. But I think it's going to end up, Rua's probably knockout. I might go round 2 knockout with Guru, but I'm going to say it's within the distance, not going to go to decision. Okay, there you have that. Moving on. Finally, the main event. What everybody's waiting for, and this is the fight of definitely the fight of the card. That's why it's the main event. We have Darren Till with a record of 18 wins, 2 losses, and 1 draw as a professional, taking on Robert Bobby Knuckles. Robert Whittaker, I think he's got a new name, Reaper. But Darren Gorilla Till, Robert Bobby Knuckles Whittaker. Robert Whittaker comes in with a record of 21 wins and 5 losses. He's the favorite at -120. Darren Till not far behind though at a -110. So it's kind of like a pick'em pretty much. It's like you know, coin flip at you know, odds wise, pretty much very close odds. Okay, I know you guys are curious. What are the cappers thinking? Okay, well, this is a middleweight fight. We got both Commonwealth nations. I learned that fight night picks because they're Canadians, which is also a Commonwealth. Whittaker's Australia. Till, of course, is Great Britain. England. So we have taken Till, MMA Guru. As soon as he got to this fight, he said it within the first. We have Darren Till and Robert Whittaker. It's gonna be a Till victory. He said it all in one quick sentence. He didn't have to go on the breakdown. I could have just stopped, but I listened to him anyway. He's taking Darren Till. Also Leighton. Surprisingly, both of the British guys, not surprisingly, surprised, not surprised, are taking Darren Till. Both British guys. Okay? Leighton from UGA is saying it's going to be by decision. Everybody else is taking Whittaker. We've got Prediction Guru taking Whittaker. And MMA Fortune Teller is taking Robert Whittaker. And Community MMA is taking Whittaker. And Fight Night Picks, both of them are also taking Bobby Knuckles. So there you have that. The majority are taking Robert Whittaker. And you know what? So am I. After listening to the breakdown from Fight Night Picks, that's what, like, I was kind of on the fence. But then this morning, when I watched the breakdown for Fight Night Picks, those boys, they explained Till has this weird style where he lunges in, and well, the thing was, Guru was like saying, MMA Guru, not Prediction Guru, MMA Guru was saying Till, like Whittaker is poor against elite strikers. The question is, MMA Guru, compared to Whittaker, is Darren Till an elite striker? He's got great jabs and kicks, but who's got a tougher chin? They both have had their weak moments. There's a lot to it, but after listening to all these people talk through all their, I listened to all their commentaries and breakdowns and analysis on who's going to win. I'm going to have to side with Whittaker. That's the way I'm leaning. Teller showed a picture of Darren Till drinking a can of Coke, and he was like, how can you even go for that guy? He's drinking Coca-Cola. It's not even diet. I love that. I loved it. That was great. That's another thing, is like, he's right. How can I put money on a guy drinking soda? What's that? 60 grams of carbs or something in a can of Coke? But anyway, fortune teller, he also helped tip me to the side of Whittaker. So there you have that. I think it's gonna probably be I don't think it's gonna be within the distance. Yeah, I might go to the ground because Whittaker's got great grappling too. Till supposedly was taken. I learned this from Fight Night Picks. He was taken from the mean streets of Liverpool and moved to Brazil when he was a child, and that's where he honed his grappling skills. But nobody has really seen his grappling skills put to a test. So I don't know. I got Whittaker, and I think it's gonna be within distance, meaning it's not gonna go to decision. Yeah, there you have it. So, to recap, time check. I've got the girl fight. I got Carla Esparza beating Marina Rodriguez by decision. Then I have I'm going with the majority of the cappers, and I'm taking Alexander Gustafsson because he's younger, better shape, probably better gas tank. I'm taking him to win with a TKO in round 2 over Verdum, Fabricio Verdum. And then I am taking Mauricio Shogun Rua. I just call him Shogun. Shogun Rua to beat Lil Nog within the distance. Finally, Robert Bobby Knuckles Whittaker to beat Darren the Gorilla Till also within the distance. So there you have it. Gather the info, place your bets, and cash those tickets. I appreciate you dealing with me on this great middle of the week night. Be sure to click that bell because I did this so early because I have soccer, Belarus soccer coming tomorrow. Video for that, and then I have the Korean soccer. I'm making videos all the time, so hit that bell so you can get them as soon as they come up. Make sure you hit that thumbs up, and come on guys, leave comments. Go ahead. Tell me what you think. Tell me who your picks are. I'd like to know. The whole thing is cappers picks, and if you want to be a capper, you want me to show you on, and you have a channel that I can plug into the description, I will gladly do that. You can take the spot of one of these guys. I keep the active communication cappers on my show. All these people, except for like MMA Gurus, never said good job, thumbs up, or not that I know of. Neither has Chris Cross, but Layton's always giving me props. Prediction Guru, he's sharing my link. He's doing great. Fortune teller, he tries to be a smart ass and talk about his dolphins and marlins or whatever. So he communicates with me. Those guys are solid. They're not going to be replaced. And it's also Fight Night Picks. Those guys, not recently, but I understand they're busy, but they've given me props. And MMA Guru, Community MMA, Chris Cross, those two have yet to ever leave a comment or anything like that. I don't even know if they watch my show. And that's why if you are a sports handicapper with a channel and you want to get a little exposure, I mean, I know I don't have a lot of followers or whatever, subscribers, I'm sorry, but some is better than none. And you plug my show, I'll plug your show. You don't even have to plug my show. If you want in on this, leave a comment. I'll use you for the next fight night video, UFC video I make. And I'll put your link in my description, just like I do these guys. Come on, let's get some activity in the comments. That's what I'm getting at, okay? So anyway, thanks for watching my show. Good luck on these bets. You want me to, I'm not gonna, I did pick the whole card like I always do, but I'm not gonna go through that. I got a lot of other things to do tonight, I'm sorry. But good luck on these fight bets, and I will see you next episode.